People, welcome to the channel. It is quite lovely actually to see so much media attention for Johnny Depp, especially in the last period, also through the summer, because he's been busy with several projects, also with Andrea Bocelli concert, and now it seems like he's gonna be awarded again in Italy at the festival in Rome, where he's also gonna show his movie that is gonna premiere tomorrow, right? Modi world premiere is gonna show at San Sebastian Film Festival in Spain, the 72 Film Festival in Spain. So I'm very curious about the story of this movie. It seems like that it's depicting few days, very peculiar days in the life of Amadeo Modigliani. And from the casting, I'd suppose that we're talking about a younger Modigliani, but then you don't know what direction is gonna go. So 2 days left, says here Rim Deep. Modi, there's days on the wings, 3 days on the wings of madness will premiere at San Sebastian, like we said. It's interesting that, as you can see, there is a lot of media attention, right? From People magazine talking about this, other magazines, they're all chiming in. Those thanks to Sarah that here it's reposting some of these pictures. And as you can see here, we got an interesting shot, an interesting scene here in a cafe where Modigliani, which I suppose is this one right here, Scamarcio, and maybe those are some other figure of the time, which I don't know exactly. Could be some historical figure as well. I mean, non-figure like him. So nice mood. From these pictures, I kind of enjoy the photography already, and I'm always a fan of biography of painters. Painting myself also. I've been painting as much as I've been singing. So I always love those stories, and I always liked Modigliani as well. So it's going to be honored in Rome. Johnny Depp is going to be honored in Rome, and this at the Festival of Rome, with the Life Achievement Award, which is not nothing if you ask me. Rome was the golden age of cinema, of hyperrealism, or that kind of Hollywood, right? Where basically Italy actually taught cinema to the world. It is true, right? I mean, we had some great directors, like, for instance, Federico Fellini, just to name one. Antonioni, great cinema. So it's nice to see Johnny Depp opening up this, opening up to this Italian artist. You see here with Al Pacino, Scamarcia, another actor, or probably producer, director, I don't know, second director, I don't know who that is. Nice, the camera here in the back. Nice setup also, pretty lovely, like 18th century, 19th century vibe stuff. This is interesting, man. I'm really enjoying it. I actually had, let me see, here we go. For me, Modi is a very free film, and it's very special. The film speaks about current changes in the arts. It's a crazy film, and it's very free. I love it. José Luis Rembordinos. That seems could be quite promising, especially considering that, if you're working with such big names already, it's nice to try something new. Johnny Depp to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at Rome Film Festival. This is another great achievement. So you're getting really a lot of nice press about Johnny Depp here. Variety as well, which I don't think Variety has always been particularly nice towards Johnny Depp. So it's quite interesting that right now we can really say the tides have changed, have shifted in the way of finally starting to talk about Johnny Depp for what it's important. And I already saw that there were pictures of his ex-wife in Spain as well. Just came out. But frankly, I'm not going to spend too much time showing that to you because I prefer to concentrate on Johnny Depp. But it is something to mention, right? It seems like every time Johnny Depp has something major, something positive in the media, all of a sudden his ex-wife pops out out of nowhere with some pictures taken by paparazzi or that type of stuff. So now it seems also so incredibly obvious. And somebody was saying like, wasn't she afraid of the men being in the same city or the same country? um, she doesn't seem to mind much now that John is also in Spain. Anyway, very interesting. I'm just curious what they say here. Johnny Depp Modi 3 Days on the Wings of Madness world premiere. An official synopsis for Modi reads: a 72 hours whirlwind in the life of a bohemian artist Amadeo Modigliani, known as Modi to his friend, follows a chaotic series of events through the streets of war-torn Paris in 1916, referring to the First World War. On the run from the police, his desire to end his career and leave the city is dismissed by fellow artist Maurice Utrillo, Chainsaw and Modi's muse Beatrice Asting. Chainsaw, actually, I think I might have seen some work. I wouldn't be 100%. Yeah, I think I knew this work right here. I always loved this work. Beautiful work. So impressive, the colors and the balance between the blacks and reds and the blues and the indigos. Just fantastic. So it's interesting to see that there are also, for those that like art, Beatrice Hastings, I don't know her, like, particularly. So it's interesting to see that this is the woman that he was inspired by. Pretty interesting, I have to say. Wow, nice that actually there are some pictures of these people. So, Modi seeks advice from his art dealer and friend Leopold Zborski. And this probably was another huge name. I've already read about this one as well. Polish poet and writer and art dealer, he was born in Zeleskiszki, in what was then Kingdom of Galicia and Lodomeria of Austria-Hungary, to a Jewish family. If I remember correctly, also Modigliani must have been Italian Jewish. However, after a night of hallucination, the chaos in Modi's mind reaches a crescendo when faced with an American collector, Maurice Gagnan, who has the power to change his life. Pacino had been hoping to make a film about Modigliani for years and eventually took the play script to longtime collaborator Barry Navidi to see what he thought. Impressed, Navidi recruited writer Jerzy and Mary Kromolowski to adapt the heart of the play into a screenplay. He first spoke to Johnny Depp about Modi when they worked together in Mike Newell's Donnie Brasco in '97. Wow. And now, more than a quarter century later, they've finished the project and are ready to share it with audiences in San Sebastian. This is pretty awesome. And actually, I didn't know that on Donnie Brasco, Pacino had already talked to Johnny Depp about this project, and basically that he ended over in terms of direction, right? Directing the movie to Johnny Depp. That's some good friendship right there, if you ask me. So, wow, I'm looking forward to this one, actually. I have to be honest, right? I'm actually looking forward to this more than Jean de Bourry, right? I also enjoy Jean de Bourry, actually, but I'm really looking forward to see Johnny directing again, because it's been a while since The Brave with Marlon Brando. So it'll be quite interesting to see this movie, how it's going to be perceived, and also how it's going to be perceived in Italy, because obviously Italians, me included, we enjoy when big artists like Johnny Depp take a little bit of time to depict some of our beloved, artists. So anyway, Johnny's winning. That's no mistakes. The tide have changed, and for the better for him. So I'll see if, I don't know, I don't think I hope actually it's going to come out here as well, because if this is a world premiere, if it's going to be also in cinema in the Netherlands, I really look forward to go see it right away. All right, different video today, always for the Johnny Depp fans of the channel. I also enjoyed myself because I'm a Johnny Depp fan myself. So take care of yourself, consider subscribing if you want to, and I'll catch you later. Take care of yourself.